Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to my brand new video, and in today's video we're checking out the top 5 most depressing towers or buildings in Europe. This comes from statistics that most people agreed on, so I hope this will not offend anyone, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright people, starting with number 5, we got the city of Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, with the Zepter Tower. This building is also known as the Western City Gate and was specifically built in this form to welcome people into the city. The two towers are connected by a bridge that houses a restaurant. And the Western City Gate in Belgrade consists of two towers. The residential one is 30 floors and the business one has 26 floors. And the building looks very different in summer and winter season. All this sounds great, but there are many negative sides of this building. Because already during the construction, the tower kept being opposed. Even now, people are complaining about the aesthetic stain that the building imposes on Belgrade. Which is, okay, fair enough, but many people might disagree with that. And regarding all that stuff, I'm putting the Zepter Tower in 5th place. Let's move to number 4. At number 4, we got the Žižkov Tower in Prague. As the tallest tower in the city of Prague, the capital of Czechia, this building was built in the late 1980s in modern brutalism architecture style. And yeah, even though this could be described as the peak of urbanism during this period of the time in the late 1980s, when there was something truly unique and unusual for a former Soviet bloc country. And even nowadays, this tower is full of luxury restaurants and cafes and observatories and so on. It still has its place on this list. Because this television tower in the middle of Prague is an eyesore for many locals. Not only has its incredibly strange shape, but its modern architecture has changed the Prague skyline forever. To top it all off and make it truly bizarre, the tower has sculptures of babies climbing it. At number 3, we got the National Library of Belarus in Minsk, the capital of the country. The National Library of Belarus is one of the most controversial buildings in the entire country of Belarus. It has been listed on many ugliest buildings lists and many beautiful architecture lists. You'll have to visit to decide for yourself. So, whether you find it ugly or not, the rooftop offers an amazing view of the city. And here is some of the most interesting commentary from Redditors on this building. This is horrific and wonderful at the same time.
Looks a little bit like abandoned cement factory from the future.
Weather control device detected.
Belarusians hate this building. They say it's the most ugly and awkward building in the country.
Yeah guys, so make yourself an opinion and we can get to number 2. At number 2 we got the Velasca building in Milan, Italy. In the center of Milan city, you will find this odd-shaped tower. Is it a hammer? Is it a mushroom? Is it the ugliest? Nobody really knows what is going on with the architecture of the Velasca building. The tower was designed to resemble a medieval tower in the city's medieval history. Many think something went wrong, but I mean, it looks pretty dirty and run down, but in fact it is not. I wouldn't call it a nice and good looking building, but it's definitely unique and interesting in its own way.
Just like any other building on this list.
I mean, according to me personally, it looks equally fascinating and disgusting at the same time. And for that reason, I absolutely love it. I mean, the fact that it's kind of depressing doesn't necessarily mean that it should be viewed as a negative aspect. You know, but on global scale, this is still considered as one of the most depressing buildings in all of Europe. And definitely a place worth mentioning. Alright, let's get to the number 1, which might be surprising, but... Alright, the number 1 is a tower called Romanita in the city of Chisinau, the capital of Moldova. The tallest building in Chisinau also happens to be the most controversial one. Its unusual round shape is hard to miss. It was supposed to become a hotel but is nowadays used as a residential building. Romanita is in a bad condition and there is no money for a renovation, so it will be demolished in the future. So if you want to see that building in person, you gotta be quick. However, you cannot deny that this is one of the most impressive buildings in the whole Republic of Moldova. That was built during 1970s and 1980s. However, here is a report from a local Moldovan from Reddit.
It's a mess right now. Trash on the first floors and total lack of cooperation in terms of architectural
elements. Look at all the different windows, and I don't even want to imagine what's on the last floors. Yeah, even though the building seems to have some logistical problems, it's still a sight to behold. And I hope I did not say any misinformation, so if I did, make sure to correct me down below in the comments. Subscribe this channel for more videos. And that's about it. See you in the next one. Goodbye, people.
Yeah, and I would gladly appreciate if you followed my Instagram down here.